we're here today after like 2 months to talk about the biggest event going on in the Gorilla Tag community right now. How the finger painter badge is cooked. Okay, I'm not talking about this like Gorilla Tag countdown. Okay, I remember whenever these... Goddamn, I remember you talking to me on my stream, and when I brought it up like 2 months ago, nobody cared about it, but now it's so big. So finger painter, I think, this video is my opinion, I think finger painter has a big problem now. Now, I made a video on this like a year ago, like literally a year ago. I mean, here, I'll pull it up. I think finger painter is just cooked now. Okay, this is my opinion. I just don't think finger painter is good. Also, if my mic sounds bad, that's because my suppressor is gone somewhere. I dropped it and I just can't find it. Now, this will be agreed upon, this will be hated upon, but I have a whole list of reasons right here. Right here. Okay, so my first point is the people who have finger painter. Now, you can say I'm jealous. I haven't applied for finger painter in like a year and a half. I stopped applying for it just because, I mean, they hate me. I'm probably 90% sure the creators hate me. But some people in the Gorilla Tag finger painter program, I believe, should not have finger painter. And this is going to be a lot of my opinion, but a lot of these people have broken many of the Gorilla Tag like authenticity rules, community rules, content rules, and the Gorilla Tag community guidelines, which I will also go. Now, recently, Gorilla Tag, the official Gorilla Tag VR channel, has been uploading these videos. It's like, congrats to our newest finger painters, and here's where I originally decided I'm making this video. I gotta find it.
That we would like to welcome today.
Gorilla Tag, but every time somebody likes the video,
Wait, what? That's just like my reenaction of my video. So Be Prepared got the finger painter, and this is where I decided I'm making this video. If you didn't know, Be Prepared is a Gorilla Tag YouTube channel that basically upload these fake scary videos about brain rot topics or stupid topics, and they retention farm most of it. And I think it's just based towards a bunch of really young kids. And these, a certain few people in this group, it's a group of 3 people, aren't the best people. Now King, leave King out of this. King is chill. But Cannon and Chase, they've done some very like obnoxiously bad things. Last year there was this drama involving Cannon and Chase. Well, last year there was this drama, where it involved multiple people, including Cannon and Chase, where Cannon said the F slur like a bajillion times. It was insane. And then Chase, on a separate occasion, also was caught in a Discord server saying the N-word too. I don't know. And another thing is that in their videos, some of these reaction videos, their reactions are just so like inauthentic. Like, hold on.
The heck, bro? This isn't Gorilla Tag. Chase, where did you put this in?
what are these things, dude? Wait, what is this game, bro?
Look, it's red, green, blue.
Wait, why does he have a gun?
What the?
Oh
my gosh!
What the?
If you go over here, it says authenticity must be authentic to Gorilla Tag. You know, they have to like Gorilla Tag, authentic and genuine sounding content. You can't tell me that sounds genuine. And this is honestly, I think, just a money farm that Gorilla Tag is promoting even more, because Be Prepared's probably bringing a lot of players into the game, except they're not doing it in a good, authentic way. Absolutely no slurs. Apparently, Gorilla Tag is not a big fan of that. I don't really know if they don't just... I don't think they do background checks. Another one could be Official M, and this is my opinion, but I think a lot of these videos that include the word leaked, putting space under it for things like space update got leaked, when there obviously was not a space update getting leaked. This is purely my opinion, but I think this is a decent amount of clickbait. And it's like a lot of false information for finger painter. That's just me. Now this one, I'm kind of firm about this. There's Bubbles VR. Bubbles VR is finger painter. He went from making a lot of Gorilla Tag videos to kind of just making these IRL videos where he makes like grow a garden things in real life that have no relation to Gorilla Tag at all. And he's been making these for a while. Yeah, he's been making these for a decent time. I don't think he should be able to keep finger painter for things that aren't authentic to Gorilla Tag, like what it says. Now my next thing is that I think people care about the creator badge more than they care about the actual like creators. So if you walk into a public lobby and you see someone with a finger painter, 9 times out of 10 you're just gonna be like, finger painter. You're not gonna be like, oh, I recognize that creator, because there's just so many creators and they aren't like promoted very much, and a lot of people just know what the finger painter is, but they don't know the creators, which I don't know how to fix that problem. I wouldn't know, but there's probably some sort of solution. But the fact that almost nobody actually cares about actually like the people who get the finger painter and only care about seeing the finger painter is where it's kind of sad. Because people will swarm you in the lobby once they see you have a finger painter. But if you're just a normal person, they'll be like cussing you out. And then once they see the finger painter, they'll be like, oh my god. And this goes really well with my next parts on how a lot of Gorilla Tag YouTubers nowadays are just emotionless and just trying to like money farm and stuff. Now, if we go into the comments of any Gorilla Tag YouTube short, literally anyone, I guarantee you, You can click the comments. And you're going to see a lot of verified Gorilla Tag YouTube Shorts makers. It's almost solely people who just make Gorilla Tag YouTube Shorts. And they start saying like things that are like just really NPC things. Like let's say Frank getting ready for the Gorilla Tag movie. Definitely aura farming. You very aura farming, Frank. Why is bro stealing all the aura? None of these people would ever act like this. I don't know why they do this. My best guess is that they're trying to get on their good side to get finger painter. I know this is a stretch, but none of them act like this. Like this seems like the only like genuine comment. Maybe this. A lot of these are just people who make Gorilla Tag YouTube Shorts, which I will get into in a second. And they're all just acting like NPCs. This is in literally every single video. Like there'll be like W Doug, W video. It's like, I just don't understand the NPC. It's always these shorts YouTubers. Now you could be wondering what I mean by these shorts YouTubers, but they're basically Gorilla Tag YouTubers who spam YouTube Shorts. But we're gonna take this YouTube short for example.
What's behind this secret tunnel? Well, using mods, I can actually get in it. Going in 3, 2, 1. Wait, I have a challenge. Try to like and subscribe before this passes the screen. Alright, I'm waiting.
That's like in like almost around 10-second time of them just stalling the video for attention. Now this type of content farming is really common now because a lot of these Gorilla Tag YouTube Shorts creators are just emotionless and basically only do it for these views, and I'm very convinced of that. Because whenever you're stopping the video trying to get people to like and subscribe, that's not what gets people to like and subscribe. If you're going to be ungenuine like this, then whenever you actually do have subscribers, your subscribers aren't going to be loyal. That's my next thing. I think a lot of these creators are just trying to speedrun Gorilla Tag content, not put any emotion in, and then get finger painter out of it for more like glory. Also, I'm not really updated on any Illustrator badge people, so if there's anyone new who got it, I just haven't noticed. I just feel like there hasn't been enough illustrators being added for how good some of these people's content is. Like, the bigger creators make really good content, but I just haven't noticed a lot of illustrators, but maybe that's a good thing because not very many of these finger painters make quality content anymore. My next point is how some people don't have finger painter who very much should have finger painter. I'll give you 5 seconds to guess who I'm gonna say. Yeah, no, it's Viking VR. I'm not even giving you 5 seconds. I don't know if Viking has a TikTok, but he makes these videos. He has a lot of subscribers, I believe. Yeah, almost 400K. Makes these content. Pretty much everyone loves him. Like, I don't think there's like a single Viking VR hater ever. But for some reason, Gorilla Tag just refuses to give him finger painter. Maybe it's because he's an adult, but there are probably other adults with finger painter. He doesn't retention farm. Sure, he makes shorts, but they sound genuine and they're low-key funny. I mean, I might be UNC status now. But I just don't understand why Viking doesn't have it, but people are like Bubbles who make these content like this. My whole thing is that I don't think whoever runs the Gorilla Tag creator program, I don't know if it's another Axiom, I don't know who it is, just aren't doing a very good job at it. I don't think they're not following their own terms. They're not doing enough like checks on people. They're not deep diving into people's like what they have done. They're not going into what people have done. They're not researching on any of the people they give the finger painter to. They kind of just are now. I'm not getting into any TikTokers. There's just so many like creators who deserve finger painter who don't have it. I'm not gonna list them all off. You all have a lot more. You guys have more knowledge than me. Hey guys, Editor Savage here. I would like to talk about the badge programs that I completely forgot to talk about yesterday when I recorded. So you all know what these badge programs are, I'm sure. Things like Finger Palette, Graffiti Badge, and I don't think they're super beneficial to the community sometimes. Now first, I would like to say the big ones I would say are pretty beneficial. Let's say like I said, Palette, Finger Palette, all these like Blender ones. These ones are all good. The ones that are big and ran by big YouTubers who know what they're doing and who have a lot of experience. But the problem with some of these is that whenever there's smaller programs, just say 100 people, then they start rewarding people with bad content that shouldn't be rewarded. I know it sounds really mean what I'm saying, but let me explain. So a lot of people who make these programs are very small Gorilla Tag YouTubers who mostly make YouTube shorts or very low quality Gorilla Tag content that just is not entertaining and is not by definition quality content. But when these Gorilla Tag YouTubers make these programs and then have control over who gets in and who doesn't, it starts giving them a pretty big ego because they're a tiny channel and they get to feel the power of letting other people, denying or accepting other people into the programs. And when people with objectively bad content get accepted into programs, it raises their ego because then they get to say, I'm in this program, you aren't, therefore my content is better than yours. So that starts making higher egos, just because some people who are smallerish YouTubers get to have a choice over who is in their program and who isn't, when they themselves don't make good content, so they don't know how to judge what is and isn't good content. There's just so many like creators who deserve finger painter who don't have it. I'm not gonna list them all off. You all have a lot more. You guys have more knowledge than me. I mean, I haven't played Gorilla Tag in 2 months. I've been doing other things this summer, like playing Orion Drift. Like a lot of you have probably, like people watching this video have seen me in Orion Drift, I can guarantee it. Overall, I think Gorilla Tag should definitely look into more like focused finger painter picks and maybe rethink some of these terms if they're gonna let some of these people in. Maybe like put more effort into the program, I would say. I just don't think it's fair to a lot of these people how some people who sound extremely young or make content that is extremely questionable to get finger painter have it, but others who make quality content, have a large following, or like funny. But I'm not a huge fan of Gorilla Tag anymore. I genuinely don't enjoy the game anymore. What I do like is Orion Drift. You know, I play that a lot. I've probably seen many of you there. You guys have probably met me in Orion Drift. I see a lot of my fans there. But if you like the video, subscribe, I guess, like the video, and go search for my other channel. You'll find it. It's literally in this video, right? It's literally in this video.